Hi guys, this is a review about probability. I'm going to break it into the different sections. So this one's going to be about simple probability. If you feel like you have this section down, then you don't have to watch these videos. But if you still need help here, then this video is for you. So guys, remember with a simple probability, it's a part to whole ratio, and they need to be simplified or reduced if they're fractions. You can also represent probabilities as decimals or percents. So here we want the probability that we're going to spin bankrupt. So if you look at the spinner, there are two sections that say bankrupt. So that's where we got the 2. And then there are 24 total sections, which is where the 24 came from. 2 out of 24 reduces into 1 out of 12, which is 0.8333 repeating, which turns into 83rd and a third percent. Remember, to go from a fraction to a decimal, you divide the numerator by the denominator, so 1 divided by 12. And then to convert from a decimal to a percentage, you multiply the decimal by 100. So the rest of these are covered. So if at any point in time you want to pause and see if you can figure them out to see if you're understanding, that would be great. So on B, we want the probability of at least 500. So that means we're going to find every score dollar amount that is 500 or greater. So when you do that, you're going to get 12 out of 24, which simplifies to 1/2, which is 5/10 or 50%. With the probability of 800 or 1000, you have to count every space that is either 800 or 1000. So here we have an 800, so that's 1, and here we have an 800, that's 2, and here we have a 1000, that's 3. So that's 3 out of 24, which simplifies into 1/8, which is 125 thousandths, which is 12.5%. On D, we want the probability with a maximum of 700. 700 is a maximum of 700, so we would count every space that has 700 also. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And the key here, guys, is to pick one space and just make the circle. So 15 out of 24 reduces to 5/8, which is 625 thousandths or 62.5%. On E, we want the probability that it's going to be less than 400. 400 is not less than 400, so we're not going to count the 400 spaces. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces out of 24, which is 0.2083 or 20.83%. And then the probability of lose a turn, there's 1 space out of 24, so that's 1 out of 24, which is 0.0146 or 1.46%. On number 2, we are switching to a different situation, and it's a bucket contains a set of magnetic alphabet letters. If a letter is drawn at random, what is the probability that it is a letter in the word firecracker? So if you count the different letters in the word firecracker without repeating them, there are 7 different letters. There are 26 letters in the alphabet, so 7 out of 26. And then if you turn that into a decimal, that's 0.2692 or 26.92%. On number 3, Sarah has been late for work 9 out of the last 30 days. Based on this probability, what is the probability that she will be on time on any given day? So this is called a complement, remember, guys. And so when you look at probabilities, alternate probabilities should add up to 100. Or excuse me, to the number 1. So here, 9 out of 30 days is how many she has been late. We want the probability that she will be on time, which is the complement. So here we're going to do 1 minus 9 over 30, which is 7/10. then that's 7/10 as a decimal and 70%. Make sure when you're reading the situations, you look for things like not, or here the situations are offsetting. So if you're not on time, then you're late. So those situations offset each other. So this has been the review for probability, for simple probability. Hope you guys are having a great day.